What's up guys? It's your boy Iron Josh, and here we are playing some King Arthur's Legends Rise. Man, I gotta tell you, I've been really enjoying that new update. I'm laughing because here's the frames of the top 3 guys in the arena. Top 4 guys actually taking advantage of some of that cool stuff. I really like this gold one. I don't think I'll ever see it, but wow, that's pretty sweet. I definitely would rock that. I've been rolling out with some arena stuff here lately. If you guys haven't been building your arena teams, it's one of the best things in the game to kind of have fun with. For, you know, while you're playing for a little while, right? I've been working on my Wind Sergius, and that's right, you heard it, Wind Sergius. I'm hoping in the future that they buff him to remove the focus target from that. But even as it stands, I really like how it works either way. You know, when someone attacks your units, he actually puts the focus target on them pretty quick. So when you're fighting other teams, they get the focus target pretty fast either way. And so that gives you the nice 25% swing on the opposing team. I think a lot of judgments were passed pretty quickly on how much better the fire one is compared to the wind one. And don't get me wrong, I've been cycled on before. It's pretty rough. It's kind of awesome actually to see it in play when you're getting that Morgan. If you're not aware, the Morgan Sergius combo is wicked rough to counter. So both of them are fire, and you know Sergius is buffing the attack unit or the attack gauge 60%, while Morgan's decreasing your attack gauge, and it's kind of 2 units doing the swing for attack gauge improvement and decrease as well. So I also don't buy points boxes or whatever they're called, stamina boxes from the arena, just because Sergius you can get in the arena. And so yeah, I mean, you know, you can get these daily, you can spend 100 coins daily, but right now my focus is to try and get a Sergius memory stone and just really get him all chivalried up. So yeah, we're gonna hang loose on that for right now until I get these. I mean, I was buying these, but now that I kind of have everybody, I don't want to spend the 750 points to do so. In here, we just still get the pedestals and the legendary master memory stones. These are good to get the statue chests and everything. I mean, I probably should because I have 43,000. Let's go ahead and get these though. These are for the mythic stuff. We'll spend on that. Why not? We'll spend some points here. Let's get it done. All right. We'll get those. From the clan war start point of view here, this is now red when there's a clan war going on. And being the fact that I was a guild leader for about 10 years in another game called Summoner's War, I was always trying to focus on how to make sure people remembered to attack in siege wars and different wars and stuff going on for the clan. So the fact that this button's going on right now is a nice reminder. And then they got the little icon so that people actually remember to do your clan war stuff and not just check in. So, you know, I appreciate that. It's a nice little smooth update. My Claudus event, I'm sure a lot of you guys were doing the Claudus event or the other one. I chose to do Claudus because I was actually able to complete my Ivy Ray Awakening. And so I was pretty happy about that. And if you guys are kind of just like daily casual players like me, doing a whole awakening for your relic is a pretty big deal. And that's my first one. Like, I haven't done anybody else's yet. And so I was able to get Ivy Ray done first, and I'm pretty happy about that. And so, you know, I don't have that great of a team. Like I said, I'm just a casual daily player who makes videos here and there for you guys. And this was my team. You know, it works pretty good. You could probably switch this over to fire and make it a little bit easier for yourself. And so I just left it at wind right now because it's my stronger relic. And I do think that it works pretty good for me, even though I'm able to only do level 8. But at the same time, guys, you know, some of my gear isn't the best. Like, there's 5-star green gear here. Claudus isn't even done, and she's still rocking, like, I think a 4-star. Nope, I did update it. Oh, a 4-star belt. So if you guys are only able to do like some of the level 8, you know, I'm right there with you. There's my Morgan. Morgan, one of the first characters in the game. I still haven't even gotten a chance to update her necklace yet. So yeah, for the rest of us, you know, it's kind of, you got to do what you got to do, right? And so we just come on over here, run this level 8. You're still getting legendary gear. Here's the skill setup for that if you guys need a team. And so, you know, Ivy Ray, you're just going to do on fire, level 2. You don't do level 3 because there's only one target to hit, so you're just going to do the multi-attack, right? It's one enemy 3 times and chance to gain crit strike damage 3 for 1 turns, you know, the yada yada. You're going to do your attack gauge buff, and then for Claudus and Morgan, you're going to do the attack gauge decrease. So, yeah, we can just do one of these, I guess, really quick and, you know, let you guys see the team. This is, if you guys are still trying to struggle or struggling and like, what team do I use? How do I beat this? Hopefully, maybe there's a couple people out there that still need something like this to finish strong. You still got 4 days left to get as many points in the update as possible, so have at it. I haven't even started the other event yet because I just, you know, between working and playing my other games and everything and kind of just having fun with this one, I really only had a chance to focus on one event and get her done. I don't spend a ton of money on this. I have some fun spending a couple bucks here and there. And yeah, I mean, like, you know, if you're just a casual daily player, you could probably do this if you started back in November like I did. And if you're just getting into the game, that's a decent team to strive for. Boom, look at that. Just for you guys, we finished out our Claudus mission event. You guys are going in here with the Ain. Maybe you'll be able to complete that. As you can see, I haven't even touched it yet. I am not worried about some of these things because you can only do so much every day. If you need an event team for that, we can come on over here, Origin of Apuleium. And I did level 9, so let's see. This was my team. I haven't done this dungeon in a long time. I just don't even focus on it because some of these defense set, life set, drain set, they're important. Like the life set is probably one of my favorites out of here because there are a few units that I've noticed that do damage based on max HP. And then, I guess there's some units that do damage based on defense as well. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. Let's see how this team runs, so that way maybe somebody out there needs a team for this. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Alright. I had to be completely average Joe on King Arthur here. So we got, okay, Bedivere is gonna come in and tackle. And boom, boom. We got Ivy Ray just doing her Ivy Ray thing. Not critting though, wow. Where's the crits? I do feel like Ain's Wind Relic is one of the top relics for Ain. What do you guys think on that? Is Ain's Wind Relic one of the top relics for this, or is there a better relic? I'm interested to see what people in the comments have to say about Ain's Wind Relic versus the Ice Relic versus the Fire Relic. Which one are you guys using or seeing the most? Alright, we got that. Oh no, that's not good when your main attacker attacks the other main attacker. You got some good counters there though. I mean, her Wind Relic really does hit hard on certain parts here. There you go. Alright, so that was pretty easy. Let's try the next level. Ivy Ray with the maxed out relic. I'm liking that. I am liking that. We're having fun seeing that now. Man, if you haven't, that event really worked out good for me. I gotta tell you, I was pretty happy with them giving you extra points for building a unit's relic up. Okay, so we got there, easy money there, and crushed. Okay, very nice. Make sure that we're focusing on the boss. Pretty sure this boss comes in like, oh no, that's the belts and everything. This is just, you just kill this one once, this dragon. Alright, let's see if we can actually beat it. It's been so long since I've tried. Alright, we're getting a lot of damage done now, though. Oh, you know something? I don't know if I have my skill order set for the dungeon here. Oh, okay, it's still... Alright. Alright, coming in, doing this. Woo, baby, that was a lot of damage. Alright. Oof, I don't know. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Oh, there it is. Alright. Extra 70 points for the event. Nice. And just for the video, look at that. You guys, 2 6-star legendaries. How often does that happen, huh? Probably the first time you beat each dungeon. I think that's what it actually says, right? When you beat something for the first time on legendary, maybe you just can't. Yeah. Alright, Josh, there you go, buddy. Pay attention, man. No, actually, no. I'm wrong. Even with the joking on it, I'm wrong. First clear, look at this. You get a regular rare box. Interesting. If you guys haven't gotten into the alchemy stuff and you're still just a daily player forgetting to do these, make sure you're getting these. These are super important. I'm sure there's going to be one guy out there that watches this video and is like, oh wow, I didn't realize I could get all this stuff from the alchemy section in the mage tower. Oh, that part of the video is for you, sir. Or ma'am. And then equipment crafting. I'm going to make a whole video on equipment crafting, so that's why my equipment is a little bit low right now. And to a point where you guys see some 5-star, 4-star gear. I do plan on making a whole video directed on equipment building. Just for funsies, right? Like, and then trying to max out and get 3 stars. So that should be coming forward. I don't know what they're coming out with next. I'm pretty excited for it, but there's only 4 days left. If you haven't gotten Ain or Claudis, I would probably still go with Ain. She's one of the top units in the game. A lot of people say that she's, you know, a triple S tier. So if you want to do that, that's cool. I really do like Claudis because in the Coliseum, where I was really thinking about focusing a lot of my stuff on and time into, I feel like the attack gauge manipulation is going to be key. And there's units like Sarah that kind of hold you back from stuff like that. But this is my attack team. And I like how Cormac does a lot of good with his leader skill for the skill, what is it, speed? It gives you 20% speed, right? And then my damage is Irie Ray with the ice. Oregon does attack gauge decrease, and then we get our attack gauge boost from Sergius. And so why do I keep him on wind? Because I just really like the fact that that focus target comes in. You do see it pop up more than not. And a lot of people are going to say like, oh, well, you already have the fire one. Just jump over to the fire one. I don't want to jump. I don't want to build the fire one because I feel like at some point the wind one is going to get a buff. And so, you know, if I stop playing, then that's fine. I put some time and effort into something that I didn't really care about or that didn't really work right. But, you know, I kind of feel like I'm going to invest some time into this game and keep going forward with it. So why wouldn't I just, you know, build the thing that I think is going to be good in the long run? Whether they buff it or not, I think it still works pretty good. So maybe at some point I'll give the fire one a try. But that's my team for right now. And I think one of the next units I'm actually going to build into is Cormac. I don't know about you guys, but I've been kind of torn as to what I do for Sealed Temple. And you can either get the books to level up your relic, right? To level up your relics and get your skills on your relics up. Or you can do the just your hero skills. And man, it is tough sometimes because I can do level 10 here. And I'm like, you know, do I go and like level up the book and like get their skills for their relics up, or do I actually level up the hero? And I was like hardcore, just like, oh, I'll just, you know, skill up my hero. But you do this for like, you know, 40 or 2 months straight, and you know, on level 10, you're like, yeah, you're getting there, you're doing it. But it does kind of get a little repetitive. So, I mean, you got to get it done. But for being only able to do it 6 times or just run it twice, it's slow. It's slow. So your account only progresses so fast. And do I want them to buff this? No, not necessarily, because then you'll run out of, you know, then all your units will just be maxed out and you won't really have a reason to play the game. So, you know, is it something that I think could be made progressive in other ways? I don't know. I'm not a game developer in that sense, and I just would like to enjoy kind of progressing my units daily like I have been. Maybe I can't say anything else about it, you know? It's one of those things where you're just like, man, I wish my units were done I can't wait for them to be done. But when you work hard to get your units completed, it's kind of a nice thing to show off once in a while. You're just like, yeah, look at my units. You know, this is where you could be someday, kid. But I mean, coming in and doing this level 10, I like it. It's not. It was easier than I thought, honestly. Once you kind of get it down, I didn't have to max out a lot of stuff. Once you have Ivy Ray to a certain point and Morgan to a certain point, like it wasn't that hard to do. You just don't get a lot of. I think the only thing I wish, here's what it is. I think what I wish they would do is get rid of these blue ones. I really think they should just get rid of these blue ones at a level 10, because you're only able to do it twice a day times 3. And yeah, these you still getting these in here is kind of rough. It's a little bit rough. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I hope you guys are all doing amazing, and I will see y'all in the next video. See you soon. Bye.